And now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make money on this particular website. All right. So this is not a Ponzi scheme. All right. It is not even an investment platform. So you can just start making money on this website for free. But before you continue, there are some things that you need to know about this website. All right. If you just jump in to start working, you might get rejected. So that's one thing. There are some requirements that you need to meet in order to be able to get accepted. Now, before we talk about those things, if you wherever you are watching from, just write it down in the comment section. If you are from United States, you are from Africa, you are from Bangladesh, any part of the world at all, write it in the comment section so that I will be aware of those people that are following me, and I can also bring you more of this to help you make money online. All right, but before we continue, my name is Paul. What I do on this channel is that I teach you how to make money online. I talk about apps like this, gaming, surveys, affiliate marketing, different ways that you can use to make money online. So if you are interested in this, what I want you to do is to subscribe to this channel first, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop any video, you will be among the first, persons to be notified. All right, so let's get started. Now, let me tell you exactly what what it's all about. So basically, what this website is does is that people come here to test, all right, websites like apps, prototypes, basically. So there are people who own websites, they own apps. So they just want you to come to those websites to test, their apps, websites, especially if these websites are new. So when you test them, you will not give them a feedback of what you think about those products. They are talking about genuine feedback. It's not something you should make up. So you tell them your experience about, the product. All right. So you don't have to make up things. They just want so that they will know how to improve on those their apps and websites and also prototypes. And you can do this just by recording your voice. All right. You go stay in a quiet place to do the recording, maybe with your earpiece or headphone. All right. Then after that, you will now submit it. Now, I'm going to show you how to, sign up for this website. Make sure to watch this video to the end so that you understand how it works. So I'm going to click on the first thing we're going to do. You see now, no credit card is required. So you can actually get started for free to start doing the task. Now I'm going to click on start free trial. All right, this is their free trial. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is that you are going to enter your email. All right, you know your email. So if you don't have an email account, you can just go to Google. You can even create it on your phone use your name or whatever at gmail.com, and then you now set the passwords, and your password must be at least 8 characters. All right, then you're going to tell them how you found or how you heard about their website UserBrain. All right, then after that, you will now click on I agree to terms and conditions. All right, so like me, I already have an account somewhere, so I already have a different account. Sometimes you can even create more than an account here. All right, so I'm going to enter my details now. Okay, so now I've entered my details, and the next thing I'm going to enter where they said, how did you hear about us? So you just select it. We have social media, blog, you can just put a social media there. It doesn't matter. Then after that, you are going to click on I agree to terms and conditions. Then once you have done that, you will now click on start your free trial. So I'll click on start your free trial now. Now this next phase is where the whole thing gets started. Now you say, what do you want to do here? I want to earn money online. Saying this is where you can get paid to test. The other one is for customers. Try user brain for my company. All right, this one is it says start 14-day free trial. So the one we are coming into, don't go for this. The last one, don't go for customers, because you are not, except if you want to bring in people. Except maybe you own a website or an app where you want people to take tasks, but you are here to make the money. So you just click on earn money online. So click on get paid to test. All right, so it has taken to the next one. Now, next we're going to do here is say cookies are important to the proper functioning of our website. So you need to agree, all right, and proceed so that they'll be able to track, all your activities on the website. Now here it says make money testing websites from home. How it works. Sign up and download our UserBrain recorder for Google Chrome, iOS or Android to start testing website. So you see what I mean? So you are going to have to download our their recorder, then speak your thoughts while going through a set of tasks for about 5 to 15 minutes. All right. So you see it's going to take some time, 5 to 15 minutes. Then receive new test and get paid $5 per test via PayPal. All right, so what happens after I apply? So you'll be asked to now they said via paper, and you know that there are some countries where paper is not allowed, so you can actually just create paper, especially for those in maybe others. If you're in Nigeria, you can actually create PayPal account now. Other countries they allow paper. You can use your Nigeria account to be able to do this, and even if you don't have a PayPal account, there are some vendors that can help you receive paper online. Once you make the money, there are some groups you will join like that. You just talk to some people, you talk to the admin, and then they can help you, withdraw this money. Because I do that a lot. Okay, so what happened after I apply? You'll be asked to record a qualification test. Don't worry, we'll give you a tower and a guide first so you know exactly how everything works. All right. Okay, so I'm going to enter my password again because here they say I should enter my password. Okay, so all right, so for this process, this is what they are telling me. Say we are not searching for testers at the moment. Please try again later. All right. There are so many reasons why they could be doing this. One of them, if you already have maybe an account, because I already have an account with them, so I believe that should be one of the reasons. But I can't really say that. But there are sometimes that when these things come up, what you just have to do is to pause first. All right, and then you can retry again. All right, just give it some time. You can come back in maybe 1 or 2 days to check back whether they accept it, because sometimes when there are no much task, what they do is that, or when the task already filled up, they can pause it for some while and then they will now reopen it. Now before you create 2 accounts or more than 1 account, please make sure that you are able to complete the first account, all right, so that you don't nothing happens to the other account. So just leave it here. All right, then you come back. You already know that okay, you have gotten to a process. And remember, when coming back to register, if they now once they finally open up, access to the task, make sure to use the same Gmail account. Do not use a different Gmail account so that when they start accepting again, you will now be able to sign in. And the next process is very, very simple. Once you have been able to pass through this process, what you are going to do now is that they will ask you to take some task. All right, it can even be a video, all right, some recording. Make sure to read through it so that you understand exactly how it is done. Just answer the questions simply and make sure you answer them correctly. Do not be biased. They are not going to penalize you just because you are answering question. This is not something you should lie about. All right, so you have to be very, very specific. So I'm going to stop here. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to test it again, maybe after maybe 1 or 2 days. So once they have approved of me, then I'll give you a full tutorial of how I was able to pass through this process. All right. So this is all I have to say about UserBrain. So if you found this video helpful, remember to like this video, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop any video, you'll be among the first to be notified. Thank you, and I will see you again in the next video.